Good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution episode 35. It is finally Friday. It's a late weekend. Thank goodness. It's been a trying week in my day-to-day work. So going to be kind of a quicker show this morning. Have some things to tend to. I do want to update. I have the two packages from Steve and Aaron. Have not opened those yet, because as stressful as work was yesterday, I did have a visit from an old friend from my hometown. His name is Brandon. Now, I've mentioned a few times in my blogs about the card show in Kewanee, Illinois, where I got the Earl Cunningham 1990 score autographed in blue Sharpie. It was Brandon who I went with. Him and his brother and his dad took us. We kind of reconnected a couple years ago. He got back into the hobby, ran into each other, and so we've been corresponding back and forth the last few years. He was like, "Hey, I've seen all these pictures. I need to finally get up and check out the card room." So he stopped up and we chatted cards for a little bit. Nice to have some social interaction and just talk cards and take your mind off other things. So it was awesome to see him, get to catch up and talk some cards. I had to show off the Earl Cunningham bat. And just kind of share some childhood memories. He mentioned we were just talking about different things, and I told him about the auction I won the Yo MTV Raps boxes from, and his eyes lit up, and he goes, "I remember those cards. The Wright brothers across the street, them and I were opening those cards and looking through those, and it's funny the memories that bring some of these cards bring back. They may be memories that we've long forgotten, but there's a trigger, and maybe it's a Yo MTV Raps trading card that triggers some of those fun memories from our childhood." And I'm going to talk more about reflection in a future episode. I had actually planned on talking about it earlier this week, but then the Ben Baller Chrome came out. It was the talk of social media on Wednesday, so had to divert yesterday, and it is something that I'll talk about. It's kind of non-hobby related, but it is essentially it's life, which the hobby is a part of life, obviously. So I do want to talk about that here in the next couple days. So the only other thing I have this morning, I want to provide an update on Ben Baller Topps Chrome. Work was absolutely insane yesterday, and last night I just wanted to kind of step away from everything and take a breath from the hobby, from work. Just wanted to just breathe last night. So I wasn't on Twitter very much, didn't do much as far as the hobby. So I didn't really look closely into the latest news updates on the Ben Baller Chrome. Now, Wednesday in yesterday's episode, in episode 34, I talk about what happened on Wednesday. The raffle winners were announced. I did get announced as one of the raffle winners, and I did buy a Ben Baller Chrome box. I put it up on eBay pre-sale. I know some people are against that since it's not in hand, but I took that chance. I put it on for $750 or best offer. I had an initial offer right away, $525. I had a second offer of $500. I used that as leverage, so I countered the $500 offer. Did not get a counter back or a decline or an accept. So I sat for a couple hours. I've learned in the past on some of these instances, your first offer is your best offer, and that may not be the case here as I looked back this morning at some of the sold numbers. So I did accept the $525 offer. Now, after it's shipped with fees and shipping, it's still going to net me $200 for basically clicking a few buttons and then shipping a box when I receive it. And hopefully all goes well. And that's the end of the story. A quick $200 on very minimal work. Now, Wednesday afternoon, when all of this news was coming about, around 5 p.m. Central Time, I took a look at some of the results on eBay. Now, there were at that time, the Montgomery Club had their offer to buy about a week ago. So there was about 5 days lead time for Montgomery Club members. Now, a lot of those sales were between $750 to $1,000 per box. That was based on 36 listings as of about 5 p.m. on Wednesday. There were about, I think, 50 to 75 listings, active listings, that were not sold on Wednesday evening. So I just took a look at the numbers this morning. There are 139 results on eBay when I typed in 2020 Topps Chrome Ben Baller. 139 results. However, some of those are packs. Some people are selling these by the pack, and it looks like those packs are selling for $40 to $50. This morning, and this was just 10 minutes ago, 137 sold listings. So about 100 additional have sold in the last 36 hours. And that was 36 sold on Wednesday evening, 137 sold as of this morning. And as I looked at some of the sold listings, many were best offer accepted, but there were several where they were just bought outright. And still many of those were in the $750 range. Not many. I don't think there were very many over that price point, but a lot of the sales that were not best offer accepted were between $600 and $750. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should have waited, and captured an additional $100 net profit. But I don't have that. I don't have that vision. I can't see into the future, unfortunately. So, I could have woken up this morning and those sales were $400 as opposed to $600 and $700. And then, I lose 100. So it's kind of a gamble, but I've got to be happy with the 525 I received. Take that $200 net profit. Hopefully all things go well. So that is all I have on Ben Baller Chrome, and it is Labor Day weekend, so I'll take a little time this weekend and kind of dive into the numbers a little bit more for Monday's show. That is all I have for today. My plan in the hobby is I'm going to swing by Target. I did run by Walmart last night after work. Now I checked into, and I expected to be late and miss out on everything. The Walmarts near me stock on Thursdays, and the typical schedule up until I think last week or the last 2 weeks were the nearest store was stocked in the early afternoon, while the store a little further away was stocked mid-afternoon. So last night around 5 p.m., stopped by the nearest one. Had not been stocked. Went to the other Walmart. There were actually 3 guys waiting at the card section. At the other Walmart, I was not in the mood to wait. I did kind of wander around the store for a few minutes. I did go to the back and check if any official Major League Baseballs were for sale. Online, you can get them for $12.07 on the Walmart website, which is a great deal. So they did not have any in stock at the store. So I took the long way back around to the front, and the 3 guys were still there. No other parties. So I just left. I did hit the other store on my way back, and it had not yet been stocked either. So I may take a journey over to one of those stores. Target, it's been up in the air the last 3 weeks since the 17 guys waiting at the store a few weeks ago. He's flipped the schedule on us. So I may just pop in. One Target store is right on my way to basically everything. So I can just pop right in. So I'll check that out. I'll make a couple trips to the stores. They're not out of my way. So It's really easy just to check in. So that is on my docket for today and tonight in the hobby. This weekend, just going to be catching up on some trades, some eBay packages, and maybe do a little sorting on the 3-day weekend as well. So that is all for Friday. As always, check out the website, 1millioncubs.com. Any questions, comments, criticisms, let me know. Drop a comment here on YouTube, or hit me up on Twitter. That's where I'm most active on social media, at 1 Million Cubs. I am on Instagram, and you can also find 1 Million Cubs Project on Facebook. That's all for today. Hey, have a great weekend, and I'll be back tomorrow morning.